What's up, guys? My name is Hollow and welcome to the channel. So today I wanted to take my time to talk to you guys about Black Ops 3 and some possible future DLC weapons. Now, obviously, I'm not making this video stating that yes, 100% we are going to be getting some brand new DLC weapons in Black Ops 3. But with the same token, there's still roughly about 2 months left of this game. Black Ops 3 has been very consistent, dropping not only obviously the DLC, but of course DLC weapons. They've dropped a lot of DLC weapons, and again, they've been very consistent with it. Now, I don't know how many of you have been here since I made that video about 8 months ago or so. I made a video talking about future DLC weapons before we had any DLC weapons in Black Ops 3. Shockingly enough, when I read this list to you guys, I'll put the list here on screen so you guys can see it. This list had the craziest DLC weapons, and honestly, I read it to you guys as a leak, and I thought this was probably bullshit, but supposedly the source was pretty credible. So I read it to you guys, and honestly, a lot of the weapons that were in this list, before any weapons at all came into Black Ops 3, the weapons in this list were pretty accurate. So this list had, mind you, this was about 8 months ago. It had some sword variations, which we already have 2 swords. It had a spear. It had a mace. We already have the mace. The sledgehammer is yet to be seen. We got an axe. We have a warhammer, which I don't think we've had that yet. The crowbar. We have a bat, the bowie knife, even though it was just in zombies. Some people managed to glitch it into multiplayer, but it's still a weapon. Then we had the taser, the ice axe, a shovel, which we just got right now, and then of course we had other potential weapons that are floating around supposedly according to this leak, and those were the star knife, a throwing spear. Those two, I don't think they were actually coming to Black Ops 3. But then we have the ballistic knife, which has been a very myth behind Black Ops 3. A lot of people have been speculating and predicting that this melee weapon will someday come into Black Ops 3. I don't know exactly how true that will be, but we also had a chainsaw, and of course the nunchucks. The nunchucks did come into Black Ops 3. Of course, some of these weapons in this list never came into Black Ops 3, but I'm assuming that we will probably have one more DLC batch as far as DLC weapons go. Mind you, I do know that Treyarch plans on supporting zombies and possibly DLC 5 or whatnot, but I think that since we still have 2 months, and of course how consistent Black Ops 3 and Treyarch have been with weapons and DLC weapons, I think that we still have room for one more batch of weapons. Now, I don't know if they're gonna bring the chainsaw. I think that'd be pretty crazy, but unless they bring it as an actual ranged weapon, maybe like a special weapon, not a melee weapon. Maybe with a chainsaw you actually have to press the shooting button and then it activates and you can slice through people. I wouldn't see that as a melee weapon. I don't know, I really would. I would see that as a really close quarter primary or maybe secondary weapon type of thing. As far as for the other weapons in this list, I don't know which other weapon could possibly come. Maybe the sledgehammer or a warhammer, or perhaps the ballistic knife. But honestly, the fact that a lot of these weapons, more than 80% of these weapons, were actually implemented into Black Ops 3, whether it was in zombies or multiplayer, leads me to believe that we could possibly have a chance for more DLC weapons. And of course, this is not 110% sure. It's just a prediction that I have. I think the last weapon batch was a little bit disappointing because it was only 2 melee weapons. I know the boxing gloves were released prior to that, but honestly, with the whole contract deal and the whole everything that it's just via the black market, and now not only special contracts but regular contracts, I think with all those features implemented into Black Ops 3, I think they can either implement those features to unlock a new DLC weapons or just throw them in there in supply jobs however they want to. But I really do think that there is room for one more DLC weapon batch before Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is basically over as far as its life cycle. So I'm bringing you guys this video to just inform you, to keep your eyes peeled, because I wouldn't doubt it if Treyarch has one last move just planned for us. So let me know in the comments if you think we can possibly be getting one more DLC weapon batch. I think we will. You guys can feel free to let me know what your thoughts and opinions on that are in the comments below. And of course, would you even want a DLC weapon batch for more weapons? Or are you just excited for the next Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, of course, including Modern Warfare Remastered? Let me know in the comments. I thought I'd bring you guys this video. I was looking at my old videos last night. I was just looking at a bunch, and I'm like, bro, a lot of these weapons actually came into Black Ops 3. Like, it's crazy. The craziest DLC weapons we've ever seen in any Call of Duty have been actually brought to us in Black Ops 3, so I wouldn't count them out. Again, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a like. If you would like more DLC weapons, of course, let me know in the comments. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. My name is Hollow, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.